So I remember as a kid leaning on my mom all the time. It was the kind of thing that I would do when I was bored or tired or something was going on. I didn't really want to pay attention. And it was something to do other than be antsy and fiddle, which to be honest was my normal status quo. So I'd lean on her and cuddle, and I remember doing that often. As a kid, I thought that was the best thing. I tried to do the same thing with my dad too. And while we did it plenty, my mom was just always better. I didn't love her more, it was just that she was comfier, and I could never quite figure out why. And then at some stage when I was a kid, I realized that my dad had a bone, that when I'd lean on him, it was poke me in the head, and my mom just had a bit more cushion. And I've been thinking about that experience some as of late. Look, as the experience and effects of COVID has lingered on for us as our country, it seems that some of the trust that we've had for one another and as a system has bled out. And I'm not just talking about things here at church, but I'm talking about for us as a group. For those of us who aren't in our specific bubble or group or don't see any particular issue or politician the same, it just feels dicier. And honestly, we all feel bonier and pricklier and less trusting, more anxious and more defensive. And for me, it feels akin to resting my childhood head on my mom. She was the best because there was just enough squish in her arm. It softened everything. It built trust. It made things more comfortable. And look, in today's society, I think we could all just use more squish with one another, a bit more trust, a bit more room to presume that the person we're dealing with on the street or in church or wherever is really trying their best. One of my first ministry jobs actually talked about this all the time, and they use the phrase of a culture of grace, which is we want to presume when we disagree that we are all trying to do the right thing as we saw fit. And I think about that often because I think it's true, and it's something we could use some more of. We need less sharp elbows and hot takes and quick opinions, and just a bit more cushion, a bit more comfort, a bit more squish for one another and the body of Christ as a whole. Because we're all trying to do our best, right? Whether we agree on any issue or not, everyone is coming with good intentions and trying to live into those things. But it can be hard to feel that way because we just need a bit more squish. Right? So I don't know what conversations you're having. I don't know what feels easy and what feels hard. I don't know how you feel about the people with whom you disagree, again, on a policy or an idea or who knows what. But I want to encourage you, like, we just all need a bit more squish for ourselves, for one another, for the body of Christ as a whole, as we try to function and live as the church together, the called out ones together. Let's just have a bit more squish for one another as we try to live into this rhythm in the season. God bless, friends. Have a good day.